I will not be silenced. This music is my peace in a world where change can only be executed through conflict and violence. That's why I gotta keep on turning up. Can't let them turn me down.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Last Name Jones, and thank you so much for tuning into Real Life Ish. If you've not done already, please go ahead and press like and subscribe at the bottom of your screen. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. With that being said and done, let's get into today's episode. All right, so today I'm going to be covering a quick story that was emailed to me by one of our viewers. Not really a story, but a situation that they're going through. If you guys want to email your story for me to read out, I will not call your name. Okay, the email address is igbomediagroup@gmail.com. That is Ebo Media Group at gmail.com. Ebo spelled with a silent G, IGBO. Right? With that being said and done, let me read this story to y'all real quick. Again, not really a story, but a situation that this individual is going through. Okay, so lately I've been feeling like I'm a bad friend and employee. Me and my friends usually go to the same spot every Saturday night. Then every third Sunday, we all link up for whatever game is playing that day. But for the past few weeks, I just don't want to be around them. I don't even like being on the phone. It's always the same topic of conversation, and it's annoying now. My job, I hate my job that I used to love. And I sit and I get upset thinking how much they pay me for their amount that I make them. I'm a slave. I feel like I cheated myself. I deserve more. I just feel completely out of body. Not sure. Maybe I'm depressed. How do I clear my mind to figure out how to solve this? Where do I start? Huh. Well, it sounds like you went through some evolution, my friend. Well, first off, let's clear this. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you. I think what's wrong with you is that you're human, and there's nothing wrong with that. We forget sometimes that, hey, you gotta be human. Society's gotten so robotic, so like microwave. Like people just forget about the human factor in everything we do. Even the lawmakers, look at the laws that's passed today. It's just there's no human factor in those laws. You feel me? Like we look at numbers and stats and everything else and this and that. But I think what you're going through is you're evolving. Like you used to talk on the phone with your friends about like certain topics and whatever it may have been. Like it was cool. That's why y'all bonded. That's why y'all became friends. The whole nine, y'all got close. And as of lately, you don't want to be on the phone to hear that ish, right? Because you've evolved past that. You've experienced some new things in life. Besides experiencing some new things in life, you've probably just, might just need to upgrade. I'm not saying like just switch out on your friends, but you might need to upgrade your situation in your circle. Like if your friends are still doing the same thing that they were doing 2 years ago and you've evolved past that, it doesn't mean that you look down on your friends, right? But spiritually, you have to adjust your life also to match like what's going on in you spiritually. So if you've evolved spiritually over the past 2 years and your friends haven't, you're not going to see eye to eye in the spirit. And eventually you start feeling stuff in the physical, like when you get annoyed, that's still in the spirit somewhat, but you get annoyed, it starts to manifest itself. You understand me? Like if they still on the block, and you left the block, you went and got a job, went to school, you done got a house, doing the whole thing, the whole nine, you doing your thing, and your friends are still out here on the block, on them corners, doing the same parties, the same events, and they're not progressing in life whatsoever. Eventually, you're going to feel uncomfortable around those people, and you cannot feel bad about that. That is a part of life. We're here to evolve. We're not here to remain the same. I hate when people say, oh, you changed. Of course, I'm going to change because I'm living. I'm experiencing things. You know what I'm saying? I might change for the worse. I might change for the better. Who knows? But I'm experiencing things. So yes, I'm going to change. And that's just a part of life. You understand me? As far as your job goes, you might need to elevate and find a different job that better fits your personality now of who you've become. It sounds like you went through some real major stuff, and that whatever you went through or whatever you experienced has caused you to evolve spiritually. And what's going on is your spirit is reaching out to the physical, starting to manifest. So you need to find a different job that really fits the level or space that you are right now in your life. And when it comes to your friends, I'm not saying abandon your friends, but perhaps try to guide them, not from what you see is best for them, but to guide them to evolve in their own lives also. You feel me? So that becomes the topic of conversation with y'all on the phone of how to evolve themselves. So it's kind of like helping them without helping them, you know, find out what they're really into, what their goals are, what they've slept on, and really push them towards that. And that might bring a new energy towards that relationship or the circumstance or whatever the dynamics is of those situations. Right now, as far as the job go, the only thing I can tell you about that is find a new job. Maybe try entrepreneurship, because you said that you felt like a slave and you were watching how much they were making versus what you were making. So maybe there's a business or something that you might want to start that you've always wanted to do. Now will be the perfect time for you to go ahead and do that. Damn, I sound like a sidekick, don't I? But I'm not. Right? Don't let me predict your future. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it sounds like that's all the issue is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with you at all. It sounds like you're just having a human experience of evolution. It's a beautiful thing. My advice to you is to embrace that. Change the things around you, change the things you do, go different places. You know, if you've never been like on a nature trail or a walk or something, go on a walk. You know, if you've never been like to the beach or whatever, go there. You feel me? If you've never listened to jazz music, try listening to jazz music. You need to find new appreciations for life in the level that you are right now. That means live. Learn to live, learn to get to know who you've become through your human experience and enjoy that person by living. That's what's going on with you right now, my personal opinion. And thank you so much for writing in. I do appreciate that. Of course, any new content is welcome. In the meantime, though, you guys be safe out there. I know there's supposed to be a lot of storms going across the East Coast and Central America, or Central US, not America, the Central America, I'm Central US. There should be a lot of storms going through those areas. So y'all stay warm, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Put family first, all that. Friends, family, love. I love y'all.